Good morning. Today is Friday, November 9th, and these are your morning announcements.
Trials for the BHS Quiz Bowl team are coming soon. Freshmen and sophomores can try out on November 12th, juniors and seniors on November 13th. Both rounds of trials will be held from 3 to 4 p.m. in room 153. Please see Mr. Race with questions.
If you're interested in participating in the 2012 Model United Nations at YSU, please see Mr. Race in room 153.
Want to start fresh second 9 weeks? Why not get a peer tutor? Any student who is interested in receiving free help for any given course can sign up for this tutoring program in the guidance office. Seriously, it's free. Why not give it a try?
The University of Cincinnati has rescheduled their visit to Boardman High School. A representative will be here on November 9th at 9 a.m. Interested juniors and seniors that were originally signed up to see the University of Cincinnati should let Mrs. Marlin know if they are still interested in this visit. Students should exercise this privilege with discretion and should not miss class when tests and quizzes are being given.
Next week during all lunches, the FCA and GSA will be collecting donations for Franca Pasquale, the former BHS student who recently suffered from a stroke at age 25. We would like to ask everyone to bring their spare change and help her through this difficult time. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan.
Banquet reservations and money for boys cross country are due Friday to Mrs. Marlin in the athletic office. No reservations or money will be accepted after today.
Attention students, would you like to travel to Costa Rica this summer? See any Spanish teachers for your information. There will be a meeting on November 28th for students and parents. Come find out how you can have the time of your life.
Attention Science Club, our second annual Insect Bowl will be held Tuesday, November 13th from 3 to 4 p.m. in room 343. Come compete for chances to win grow alligators, cheddar cheese, larvets, and chocolate-covered crickets. See you there.
Boardman High School Drama Guild presents the Gershwin musical Crazy for You, coming to the BPAC November 16th, 17th, and 18th. All performances are at 7 p.m. The box office is open November 12th, 13th, and 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. It is also open all lunches on the 12th, 13th, and 14th. Tickets can also be purchased online at boardmandramaguild.com.
Attention Italian Club members. Pizza buffet, yeah, you heard that right. All the pizza, salad, fried dough, and soda you can want for $8 at Coca Pizza in New Middletown. Buses leave at 3:10 from door 21. Sign up and play your Italian teacher today.
Italian calendars are on sale in all Italian classes for $10. Buy a calendar with pictures of beautiful Italy. It is the gift that keeps on giving for 12 months. All the profits from this fundraiser go toward the benefits of Boardman High School. Now we go to a special report from our correspondents.
B-A-M-A, Obama 2012, M-I-D-T, Mitt Romney for president.
The students of Boardman High had fun participating in the recent presidential election. We were able to get footage from the Obama presidential rally here in Youngstown at the Cavelli Center.
Now you've seen the debate. The president had 3, of course I had 1 with Congressman Ryan. And if there's any wonder left to whether or not there are stark differences, I don't know where people have been.
A correspondent for BSTN, Alison Greene, recorded the rally and later interviewed Congressman Tim Ryan.
Congressman, how did this accomplish, what do you feel was accomplished during this rally?
Well, I think it energized the Democrats, the base that we need to get out, and a lot of the votes we need to get out early, and so we have a huge push on early vote. And to have a big event like this with so many prominent speakers, I think energizes our volunteers to go out over the next week and get those early votes in the ballot box.
During this rally, Obamacare was talked about and mentioned.
Yeah.
Other than adults, how would the minors be involved?
Well, if you have a pre-existing condition, you have something wrong with you, a lot of times you can't get on insurance. Insurance companies used to be able to say, well, we won't cover you because you're sick. Now they have to cover you. They can't deny you because of a pre-existing condition. Did we expand the Medicaid program and make sure that poor people and low-income people will have access to health care, and there's a lot of children involved in that program. And then if you're going to graduate from high school and go to college, you can stay on your parents' insurance until you're 26 years old. So the economy's still a little soft. You may not be able to find the best job, but no matter what happens, you can stay on your parents' insurance until you're 26 years old. Now, that does not mean you have to stay and live with your parents still. You can still move out of the house,
Okay.
but you can stay on insurance.
Okay, and obviously Obamacare cannot happen if Obama is not elected in another 4 years. How can Ohioans, other than vote, help make that happen?
Well, get your vote in and then spend time over the next 7 or 8 days volunteering to go knock on doors to get people who are going to vote for Obama to the polls. And make sure that your family and your friends get out and vote. And if you register to vote, make sure they get there. Drive them to the polls. In 2000, we lost the presidential election by 537 votes. So I'm sure there'll be 500, 1,000, several thousand people out in our community that won't vote. If we can get them to vote, we can make sure the election goes our way.
Okay, thank you.
Great
I'm
job.
Alison Greene with BSTN.
I'm Tim Ryan with Alison Greene.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Cuprik, and I'm with Channel 19 Action News. I'm here with Mr. Stoops, a teacher at our school, and also a part of the YSU coaching staff. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Overall, what were your team's goals throughout the season?
Well, we had an experienced team starting the season, so we had some pretty lofty goals, and I would say the first was to win our conference, and second goal was to make the playoffs, and the ultimate goal at Youngstown State is to win a national championship. So we had some lofty goals.
As any college team would. Very
Yep.
good.
Mm-hmm.
As a member of the coaching staff, do you feel your team has met these goals?
Well, at this point we're 5-4, and I would say at this point we've fallen a little bit short of some of those goals, and we're still in there fighting, and we have 2 games to play. If we can go ahead and win those 2 games and finish 7-4, there's still a decent chance that we could make the playoffs, and we feel like if we get into the playoffs, we would have a chance. We feel like we have a chance to match up with about anybody we would play.
Very good, very good. When do you start preparing for next season, and what are some things you do to train?
Well, the thing about college football, and it's a year-round process. We are doing things constantly. Our players lift and they run, during the season for maintenance, but then in the off season, they get into that more seriously. But in college, you also have the responsibility of recruiting. So we're working on that year-round. So as we prepare for next year, we're looking at tape and evaluating local talent, and also, talent from around the country. So, there's always something to do, along with monitoring our kids, in terms of their academics. So it's a year-round responsibility, no doubt.
Always room for improvement.
Always.
And next, can you share some highlights of the season with us? Any memories?
Yeah, I would say, one of the highlights so far has been our win over Pitt. In week 1, we went to University of Pittsburgh, and we beat a BCS school for the first time in history, and that was a really exciting day. We played fantastic, and it seemed to validate the kind of team that we expected to have. And I want to say 3 weeks later, we beat Northern Iowa at home in front of a large crowd, and it was the first time we had beaten Northern Iowa in about 10 or 11 years. So in the first 4 weeks of the season, we had some big moments.
Very good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, our community is here supporting you.
Absolutely.
From the team's perspective, what does the community provide to YSU football?
Well, our community is unbelievable. Our facilities at Youngstown State are second to none in the country at our level of football, and really are better than even some of the facilities in some of the Division I schools. So, we have the community to thank for that, but it starts with their support on game day. We have I think we have a tradition of having the most attendance at any of our home games, and so the community support right there is evident, and then their financial support and the way they back the university, are second to none, really.
Really? Okay. Well, thank you for being with us.
My pleasure, Melissa.
For BSTN, I'm Alyssa Cuprik. Let's keep striving for excellence.
That's all for today. I'm Cameron Mesos.
I'm Matt Broderick.
And I'm Christy Gavan. Let's keep striving for excellence.